Hi everyone, this is Lenka with Freedom to Breathe Agency, FTBA, and welcome. Thank you so much for being part of our movement. We so much appreciate you and honor you. Without you, we wouldn't be able to do everything that we are already doing. If you are new to our movement, please make sure that you get involved. You can do so many things. You can become an activist. You can volunteer your time, you can donate. Either way, we are so happy and honored to have you with us and on our side. So today I want to talk about our exempt cards. So on our website, we have exempt cards. We have the medical exempt card and also the religious exempt card. And the purpose of this video is to explain to you what these cards actually do, what they are intended to do, and how to use them properly. So first of all, very important thing is to remember that these cards are educational tool. They are there to teach you and to empower you and advocate for you on your rights. So if you expect that you will just flash this card in front of someone who is trying to push some tyrannical orders like wearing a mask or having your temperature checked or forcing vaccination or whatever it might be, that's a wrong attitude. It's a wrong approach. You have to be empowered and equipped to know how to work the card. All right. So that's very, very important first step. Very important thing also to remember is that you are a sovereign being. So your rights do not come from your health officer, from your health agency, from your mayor, from your governor, not even from the president himself. Your rights are something that you were born with. Your rights are God-given. They don't even come from the Constitution for the United States. The Constitution for the United States is a sacred document that was created to remind you and to have officials swear and take an oath on those principles. And we are at times where we have to reinstitute that truth and protect and preserve our God-given rights. So very, very important to remember. So on this card, I'm having this medical exempt card. You will learn that because of your God-given rights, your body is your property. So that's a Fourth Amendment. Your body is a divine gift. You are in charge of it. It's your property, and no one else has the rights to your body without your consent. So because of the this is Fourth Amendment in the Constitution of the United States, which is also warranted under the Americans with Disabilities Acts. That is why we have exemptions in that act, which is under the Department of Justice, to ensure that your rights are not, that you are not discriminated against your rights. That comes with sexual orientation, with health and medical condition, with your religious beliefs and other things. There is actually a lot of things in that act itself. So the way how to use this card is, first of all, when you download it, and thank you so much for all your donations. We so much appreciate it. That's why we can pay, all the fees and the printing and all the research and everything that goes behind this. But you will learn that if you have any medical condition, which by the way, you do not need to disclose. Actually, it's your private confidential information. You do not need to share that with anyone. Second of all, if you are super healthy and don't have any official medical condition, you still do have a health condition called breathing. Breathing is a fundamental health condition for any living organism. So if you are living human being, you need oxygen. So you need to breathe oxygen, which is number one nutrient. Without food, we can survive for 2 months. Without water, we can survive for 2 days, but without oxygen, less than 2 minutes. So think about it. Oxygen and your breathing is fundamental to life. Without your breathing, you wouldn't be here. So breathing is your crucial medical condition, which you do not need to disclose to any of these tyrants and these elected officials. And this is something for you that you have to absolutely learn it, understand it, and own it. When you own this right, you become empowered. And when you are empowered, you become confident. And when you are confident, you are ready to defend anyone who is trying to trample on your rights. So on this card, you will learn that you are also protected under the ADA, which is the Americans with Disabilities Act, based on your health and medical condition, and also your religious beliefs. So if you have faith, and it doesn't matter what you believe in, if you believe in Jesus, if you believe in Muhammad, if you believe in Buddha, no matter what your beliefs are, if you have beliefs, if you have faith, if you have religion, you are protected under the ADA, the Americans with Disabilities Act, under the Department of Justice. On the back of this card, you will also learn all the additional tips that you need to know how to work this card. And, practice it. Practice it first at home, practice it with your friend, with your kids. Make sure that your kids know their rights as well. And then, practice makes the master. So then you need to go out and you need to speak your rights. You need to speak your truth, and don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, because there is no such thing as law on mask. There is no such thing on mandated, temperature taking or vaccinations or anything like that. Any of those, they are trying to fool you that it's a law. Those are merely suggestions by the elected criminals. And you need to know your rights. And so this card will teach you these rights. And you carry this card. Some people put it on a little packet on their, so it's right in front of them. Some people put it in their wallet. Don't be afraid to show it to the office, to the whoever is trying to enforce these orders, and just tell them, please read it. Please read it aloud, but then you need to be able to defend it. That's something that you have to learn. That is why we are doing this video. So the other great tip I would like to give you is, which I absolutely love to use myself these days as of August 2020, and it might change because we are in such challenging times. We are literally like living on a fly. I love to use the fact that anyone who is trying to force a face mask is basically practicing medicine without license. What this means is they are prescribing face mask, which is a medical treatment for you. It also is medical device. So now they are playing a doctor on you. And so when people do that to me, I immediately ask them, I smile, I greet them nicely, everything with kindness and love. But I ask them, sir, are you a medical doctor? And they tell me, no, why are you? And I say, well, you are telling me you are prescribing a face mask to me. So you are prescribing medical treatment to me. You are prescribing a medical device to me. But if you are not a licensed medical doctor, this is a crime. This is illegal. And this is illegal in every state in the United States. So for example, here in California, we have a civil code. It's a penal code, California Penal Code 2052, which protects us against anyone practicing medicine without a license. And it can be charged as a misdemeanor or felony, and it can range from 1 to 8 years in prison and very steep fines without even causing any harm. And I love that because that's very personal. Like, none of these essential workers obviously want to be criminally charged with illegal activity, but this is where you really get them, because they are being asked by their manager or their supervisor to perform an illegal act. And it really strikes, deep inside of them. And so I love to use that card, that point. And then you have all these things that you will learn on your medical exempt card, on your religious card. And with all that knowledge, you are empowered. So we are wishing you all the best luck. We have your back. You are not alone. And remember, it's going to take a village, but we got this. Sending much love.